Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Hacker News. I am DC, and today we have the following topics to cover. ASUS software server has been hacked. iOS update 12.2 has been released, and insecure browser lets hackers hijack Android phones. The CCleaner hack was one of the largest supply chain attacks that infected more than 2.3 million users with a backdoored version of the software in September of 2017. Security researchers today revealed another massive supply chain attack that comprised over 1 million computers manufactured by Taiwan-based tech giant ASUS. A group of state-sponsored hackers last year managed to hijack ASUS Live Automatic software update server between June and November 2018 and pushed malicious updates to install backdoors on over 1 million Windows computers worldwide. Now, according to the cybersecurity researchers from Russian firm Kaspersky Lab, who discovered the attack and dubbed it Operation Shadowhammer, ASUS was informed about the ongoing supply chain attack on January 31st, 2019. So they're a little bit slow on the ball there. But anyway, after analyzing over 200 samples of the malicious updates, researchers learned that hackers did not want to target all users, instead only a specific list of users identified by their unique MAC address, which were hard-coded into the malware. Like the CCleaner and Shadowpad hackers, the malicious file was signed with legitimate ASUS digital certificates in order to make it look like an official software update from the company and to remain undetected for a very long time. A very, very long time, apparently. Researchers didn't attribute the attack to any APT group at this moment, but certain evidence linked to the latest attack of the Shadowpad incident from 2017, which Microsoft attributed to the barium app actors behind the Winty backdoor. Symantec told Vice, for some reason, that the company identified the malware on more than 13,000 machines running its antivirus software. Most of the victims Kaspersky detected are from Russia, Germany, France, Italy, and of course the United States, though the malware infected users from all over the world. Kaspersky has notified ASUS and other antivirus companies of the attack, while the investigation into the matter is still ongoing. Moving on, Apple on Monday released iOS 12.2 to patch a total of 51 security vulnerabilities in its mobile operating system that affects iPhone 5S and later, iPhones, iPad Air and later, and iPod Touch 6th Gen. A majority of vulnerabilities Apple patched this month reside in its web rendering engine WebKit, which is used by many apps and web browsers running on the Apple's operating system. According to the advisory, just opening a maliciously crafted web content using any vulnerable WebKit-based application could allow remote attackers to execute arbitrary code, disclose sensitive user information, bypass sandbox restrictions, or even launch universal cross-site scripting attacks on the device. Whoa! Among the WebKit vulnerabilities include a consistency issue CVE 2019-6222 that allows malicious websites to potentially access an iOS device microphone without the microphone in use indicator being shown. So basically it works like a Google Home or an Alexa. Anyway, a similar vulnerability, which I'm not going to explain the CVE, has been patched in Apple's I always get messages at the wrong time. Apple's Replay Kit API that could allow a malicious application to access the iOS device's microphone without alerting the user. Apple has also patched a serious logical bug in the WebKit that could have allowed malicious websites to execute scripts in the context of another site, allowing them to steal your information stored on other sites or launch a wide range of online attacks. It's terrifying, people. It's terrifying. Besides WebKit issues, the advisory also revealed the existence of a critical flaw in earlier iOS versions that could lead to arbitrary code execution just by convincing victims into clicking on malicious SMS links. The SMS vulnerability, identified as CVE 2019-8553, appears to affect iPhone 5S and later iPad, basically every iOS device in the last three years. Apple has also patched a total of 6 vulnerabilities in iOS kernel, which could allow a remote attacker to crash the system, or corrupt kernel memory could be used to elevate privileges and rest allow malicious apps to read memory layout. I don't know what I wrote there, but anyway, beside the point. The technical details and proof of concept code for the newly patched flaws are yet unavailable. Beware, everybody. If you are using UC browser on your smartphones, you should consider uninstalling it immediately. Why? Because the China-made UC browser contains a questionable ability that could be exploited by remote attackers to automatically download and execute code on your Android devices. This sounds like Huawei's news all over again. But anyway, I'll continue. Developed by Alibaba-owned UC Web. Yep, I said it. UC Browser is one of the most popular mobile browsers, especially in China and India, with a massive user base of more than 500 million users worldwide. Crazy. That's a lot of people. According to a new report published today by Dr. Web Firm, since at least 2016, UC Browser for Android has a hidden feature that allows the company to at any time download new libraries and modules from its server and install them on the user's mobile phones. Wow. It turns out that the reported feature downloads new plugins from the company's server over insecure HTTP protocol instead of encrypted HTTPS protocol, thus allowing remote attackers to perform a man-in-the-middle attack and execute all sorts of malicious code. This story goes on and on about how terrible Chinese developers are, but I'm not going to go over that because it's been done 100 times, especially with the news of Huawei. So basically, if you have UC Browser on your phone, uninstall it and use something else. That's it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to please give me a thumbs up. No thumbs down, please. I'm trying to avoid those if possible. And leave a comment if you want. Have a chat. I've got a Discord channel as well if you want to jump on there and have a chat directly with me. Otherwise, have a look at my How to Hack series. There's a really good series there on the very basics on how to hack, including cryptology, hashes, all sorts of great stuff. Steganography. Really fun. So jump on over there, have a look, and I'll see you guys on the next one.